Genetic Dream blocked.
Good God in
Super
heaven.
kick. Last call. And that
And your winner, Cowboy James Storm!
Stand on your own 2 feet. Be your own man. That's what this country was built off of. Men that get back up.
Amen.
You are way too good to be with those morons. You go home, you look at yourself in the mirror, and you remember these people chanting, Mike, Mike.
Talking some sense into Mike Anthony here. Perhaps.
One can only hope. But Mike says no.
Mike walking away from the situation.
Time to make the world recognize we ain't playing, yo. Off the top, smashing folk, hitting with the gun show. Everybody gon' flip, and that's off the rip. We are Memphis Wrestling, now you know who you messing with. 5-star, that's the name. Maria's here to change the game. M-Dub on my chest, got me slamming all you lame. You ain't know, you messing with the real dealer. From the super kicking, body slamming show stealer. Started out in the M, Memphis, Tennessee. Watching wrestling every Saturday on TV. It's only the beginning. Now it's time to play.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of Memphis Wrestling's Welcome to Memphis Wrestling Extra Large. I am Dustin Starr alongside my broadcast tag team partner, Terrence Ward, and this weekend is the big weekend, Rumble on the Trail. But first, Extra Large.
I gotta say, we've all been waiting for today's event. It is gonna be huge. It's gonna be an action-packed, adrenaline-fueled thrill ride of a show, and our main event today is definitely gonna be extra large.
We've got the 387-pound master of Fat Jitsu, K-TOOMER, defending the Memphis Heritage Championship against the 420-pound extra large problem, Aaron Roberts, along with Justin Case. But things started a little bit early here at the Wrestle Center with the Gun Show at the VIP Experience. Check this out.
Get out of my way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Gaines City, Tennessee, weighing in at 240 pounds, it's the Gun Show.
Terrence Ward, Memphis Wrestling, welcome to the Gun Show. And you saw just a moment ago, Lord Crewe's been looking for the biggest, baddest dude, and I think he's found him.
Introducing next, his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 235 pounds, it's Lord Crewe.
Merciless Lord Crewe. We've seen him all over United Wrestling Network programming. Had a tour of Japan where he was extremely successful. Now, for weeks and weeks, he said he's looking for the biggest, baddest dude in Memphis wrestling, and at the VIP Experience, he found him, and now it's one-on-one, kicking things off here on Memphis Wrestling Extra Large, Lord Crewe versus that man right there.
There's not many folks that are muscular pound for pound like the Gun Show, but Lord Crewe is going to be pound for pound right there with the Gun Show, and our opening contest here at Memphis Wrestling XL.
Capacity crowd letting Lord Crewe hear it. And now chanting boom as senior official David Knight says ring the bell, and we are underway. Big match feel coming up right here. And also, not to bury the lead, but we also have a very prestigious cup, the Ansley Cup here at the desk. We'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a bit. But coming up tonight, if you're watching this program on Saturday, it is Rumble on the Trail in Pontotoc, Mississippi. Somebody's going home with the Ansley Cup.
I don't know if I know you were trying to get that out there, Dustin, and we just saw on the screen what a collar elbow tie-up. That lasted for the whole time you were promoting today's event as well as upcoming events.
And I talk a lot.
But that is just testament to the strength of both the Gun Show and Lord Crewe with another test of strength.
Who
feet
in their right mind would want to do a test of strength with the Gun Show?
And Lord Crewe for the last 2 weeks says he was coming for the biggest and the baddest in Memphis Wrestling.
Oh, look at that. The agility and the strength from Lord Crewe. Referee David Knight has a tough task of keeping this match in the ring. And look at the collision.
Wow.
Lord Crewe is a big dude. But so is the Gun Show. Again, neither man budges. It's Memphis Wrestling Extra Large.
Lord Crewe made his in-ring debut in professional wrestling in 2015, but I want to mention that for a specific reason. The Gun Show has been wrestling for quite a while longer and has the veteran experience over Lord Crewe, and we might hopefully see that prevail today.
Very heavy hands, Lord Crewe, just delivering to the midsection before punching Gun Show right in the jaw. Swing and a miss. Here comes the Gun Show on the offense.
Good Lord.
Big back body drop from the Gun Show. Lord Crewe has to escape, looking for a breather.
Oh, wow.
Can't put your hands on the fans. Gun Show from behind grabs Lord Crewe by the beard, pulling him in the hard way.
Got to stay out of the hair, whether it's on top of your head or on your face.
Going for the suplex. Outside in. And he nailed it.
That could have ended badly for the Gun Show.
Gun Show with a huge suplex from outside in. Hooks it again.
Oh, wait a minute.
Reversed,
the tide.
Took the knee out. Fans, we got to step away for a quick commercial break.
Oh,
Lord
God
Crewe
in heaven.
is in control.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
You wanna live free?
Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is AEW All In. Join us on Sunday, August 25th. It's free to watch. Plus, you'll get a free power card. That's Dave & Buster's Memphis.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Memphis Wrestling and the Pontotoc Run Club would like to thank you for helping support St. Jude.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Lord Crewe with a blatant choke on the Gun Show, who's been struggling during the commercial break.
Yeah, Lord Crewe with that huge right hand, almost similar to a superhero punch, if you will, nearly knocking the Gun Show out, but thankfully still in this fight, but struggling to stay in this fight.
Lord Crewe with not only educated fists, but very heavy-handed as well, and you can see the Gun Show's in trouble. And the Gun Show's not in trouble all that often as he attempts to fight back, but chopped back down by Lord Crewe.
You hear the crowd chanting, whoop that trick, and wait a minute!
Big spine buster!
God in heaven!
From the Gun Show!
You can see Lord Crewe is feeling the pain and reeling from it. Gun Show cocked and loaded.
Gun Show lariat. Oh my goodness!
Talk about hands, feet as well.
Boom! GUNSHOW lariat. And that is it.
And your winner, the GUNSHOW.
The GUNSHOW with a huge victory over Lord Crewe. Let's take a look back at the action on Instant Replay. Brought to you by Kapow Comics in Sherwood, Arkansas. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769. And the GUNSHOW lariat is always Kapow.
There he is, hand being raised. The GUNSHOW winning our opening bout here at Memphis Wrestling XL. Lord Crewe is going to have to find another victim for another day because he did find one here.
Welcome back to ringside. Dustin Starr, Terrence Ward, and we kick the program off with a big boom as the GUNSHOW's victorious at Memphis Wrestling Extra Large.
Well, speaking of extra large, we've got somebody standing by with the Memphis Wrestling Heritage Champion who is later today, Dustin, defending his title against Aaron Roberts in what is sure to be one hell of a match.
387 pounds versus 420 pounds, and as you said, Saya caught up with the master of Fat Jitsu earlier. Check it out.
I'm Saya Wolf, and I'm here with the Memphis Heritage Champion K-TOOMER. K-TOOMER, what are your thoughts on the main event match?
So the main event today for Memphis Wrestling XL is what it is, man. My honest thoughts, the main event right now should be myself versus the GUNSHOW Brett Michaels for this title. But instead, we have a situation where, once again, Aaron Roberts has thrown his weight around and factored his way into a situation by throwing his little temper tantrum. So this is what's going to happen. You have a problem child that's about to step in the ring with a grown-ass man. And this is a big child, the boy 420. But this is a rare situation where I finally get to cut loose. I ain't got to hold nothing back. So my thoughts on today, Aaron Roberts, it's on sight.
Introducing his opponents, weighing in at 550 pounds, it's Sycho Simon.
Sycho Simon,
Come on.
destroyed the assistant matchmaker Michael last week, smashed him through a table, and sent a warning shot to Tommy Dreamer. And you saw Sycho Simon looking back here. We've got the Ansley Cup here on the desk because this Saturday night, it's Rumble on the Trail in Pontotoc, Mississippi, and that man right there, Sycho Simon, has a Pontotoc street fight against Tommy Dreamer, and it's benefiting St. Jude. Also, speaking of St. Jude, our St. Jude hero, Coach Pillar, is here today, and he will be taking part in Rumble on the Trail this weekend. We'll catch up with him in just a bit, but look at this. CJ Money is desperate for a match, trying to make a name for himself, signing a match against Sycho Simon, and now he's getting his face rearranged. Don't put your hands on that referee, Simon. You will be disqualified.
I don't think he honestly cares, to be honest with you.
Can't wait until Tommy Dreamer gets his hands on Sycho Simon, and CJ Money better run.
You know what? For a young athlete, he is actually playing this very smart. He took a chance to get out of the ring.
I would run around the ring and do cardio until I was getting counted out. Let's wear Simon down because you know he can't do that much cardio.
Yeah, well, I'm in the same boat there. I would probably.
CJ, hey man, you're not in the ring wrestling. Simon is. CJ Money doing what he can, but he better
not turn his back. Oh, God
man.
in heaven.
Absolutely destroys CJ Money. And I would say
come on.
elbow, but he threw his entire body into that one. What did he say? 355 pounds of Sycho Simon?
Simon
Is he hearing stuff?
I don't know.
Looking around? I promise you, Tommy Dreamer will have something to say about that in Pontotoc, Mississippi. And again, that's this Saturday. If you're watching the program on Saturday, that's tonight, folks. Get those tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. Sycho Simon driving CJ Money.
Into that middle turnbuckle. He tried to get the pole. You saw that. I saw it.
Well, good job from CJ Money, at least being able to protect himself on that.
Exactly.
Sycho Simon now just pacing the ring
Where he's setting up for that patented elbow drop, that 350-pound plus elbow drop, whatever you want to call that, psycho drop.
Sending a message to Tommy Dreamer. Pontotoc street fight coming up.
Good God.
Big 300-plus pound elbow, and that's it. Please just count. And that is it. Sycho Simon.
And your winner,
victorious.
Sycho Simon.
Would show you a replay here, but I don't know that there's much to replay. I know that Ron Justice better be very, very careful as Sycho Simon's on the prowl.
Simon is not just on the prowl, he is exiting the ring quickly, and now he's going for the cameraman.
Sycho Simon now over there with the fans. The damage has been done. Hold on one second,
I want to talk
Terrence.
to you. Be careful, Dustin. I'm setting down. He's got it. I'm
we
good.
don't
I'm
want
good.
any trouble. I know you're on a collision course this Saturday night. Tonight, Tommy Dreamer.
I told you to stay still, Mr. Starr. They call you the innovator of violence, an ECW icon, a legend in professional wrestling. Well, today, when I get a hold of you, we're going to paint the streets of Pontotoc red with your blood.
Get those tickets. MemphisWrestling.tv. Sycho Simon versus Tommy Dreamer in a Pontotoc street fight benefiting St. Jude. Let's go to commercial break or a video something. Fans, stay with us. More action when we return.
Memphis Wrestling is on the road. Join us live this Saturday, August 10th. Memphis Wrestling is raising money for St. Jude. Join us in Pontotoc, Mississippi, featuring Tommy Dreamer versus Sycho Simon in the first ever Pontotoc street fight. Plus, who goes home with the prestigious Ansley Cup? Next Friday, August 16th, Memphis Wrestling tag teams with the Clarksburg volleyball team for a huge fundraiser. Saturday, August 24th is the Tatertown Throwdown Part 2 in Gleason, Tennessee. Sunday, August 25th, The Sandman is coming to Memphis Wrestling, presented by Ghost River Brewing. Then, join us for AEW All In. It's free to watch at Dave & Buster's in Memphis. Saturday, September 7th, Memphis Wrestling returns to the Dyer County Fair for Generations of Champions. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at MemphisWrestling.tv. Comics, Kapow Comics! It's the place for comic books, retro games, classic memorabilia, and more. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769. Down. You can see Tim Grind over in the corner. He is rooting for Flex to get that tag. Sir Matthew reaches for a tag as well.
There's the tags. Here we come. And Tim Grind.
Good
Fired
God.
up. Big punches here.
Yeah, he's not holding anything back over those right hooks.
Out goes Sir Matthew.
Wait a minute.
What is this? What's going on here? He's hiding behind the referee.
What is Lord Gaston?
He just shoved the referee?
David Knight is not going to stand for that. He has given him a what for.
Not sure what's going on here in the corner. Oh, he just slapped the referee. Oh, he did it on purpose.
That's the business, dog.
We've got a disqualification.
Winners, 2 cool, 2.
You gotta be kidding me.
By disqualification, still your Memphis Wrestling Tag Team
You gotta be kidding me.
Sir Matthew and Lord Gaston.
That is a storybook ending for those two.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a Memphis Wrestling XL Tag Team match with a 20-minute time limit and it's set for one fall. Introducing first, the teams of Too Cool 2, DK and Ray Ray, and Luke Justice and Ethan Steele.
This is a Memphis Wrestling Extra Large Tag Team match. And you can see that Alex Cross was injured last night competing in the Mid-South. So we got Luke Justice filling in for Alex Cross.
It's going to be an interesting dynamic knowing that his brother, his tag team partner, unable to be here in this contest today.
Introducing next, their opponents. The teams are Sir Matthews and Lord Gaston, the LA Hustlers, and Gio and Draco.
Look at this squad. You think all these guys are getting along, you got another thing coming, but it is Memphis Wrestling Extra Large.
Yeah, that same can be said about the egos currently in the ring and making their way to the ring. I don't think this building is big enough to contain the egos of all of these men.
This is a 12-man tag team match. Sir Matthew come over and says, we've got friends. I don't know that they're necessarily friends. I think each and every one of them would like to square off against them for the tag team title.
Well, the LA Hustlers and the Last Savages, Dustin, let's take a step back here and remember that they are also standing in the way of their title opportunity against Matt Gaston, to your point. So what would you rather do? Would you rather fight all of those guys, or would you rather fight just a couple of teams?
Bell rings, and we are underway. It looks like Draco starting things out here against Ethan Steele. And as I mentioned, Alex Cross, Ethan Steele's tag team partner, the other half of Steel Cross, is not here today. So Luke Justice filling in for him. Alex Cross sending best wishes to him. He was injured in the ring competing in the Mid-South, but here we go.
Oh, missed that.
Ethan Steele. Alex Cross might not be here, but Ethan Steele showed up for a fight. It's an extra large tag team match here and a huge body slam. There's the cover. Referee Ron Justice just a little bit out of place there. He has his hands really full with this contest. There are 12 men in this match.
I was just about to say, this thing can get out of control.
I mean, my math is good, right?
Quickly,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on each side. 6 plus 6 is 12. Just double checking, you know.
Yeah, that's a Tennessee education paying
Well,
off for you.
I was going to make fun of Hoxie.
No,
but
come on.
Anyway, here we go. There's a tag. DK and Ray Ray have a story in their own right. Had a little bit of trouble back and forth here. Now they seem like they're on the same page. Double team action.
Here we go, cover.
I think DK expected Draco to pop back up, but when he didn't, it's, hey, let me pin this guy.
Well, let's talk about this for a second. You have the former #1 contenders, Too Cool 2.
Oh, big drop kick from Luke Justice.
Over there in the corner with the former Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Derrick King and Ray Ray Sanders. So out of all the men in the ring right now, there's only 2 teams that have carried the championship titles. One currently is, one previously did. The rest of them have never held a championship title around their waist.
I've said it once, I've said it a million times. The tag team division is absolutely loaded here at Memphis Wrestling. And check that out, 300 pounds of Notorious Bradley dropping an elbow drop on Luke Justice. Luke has definitely had a very, very big heart, a desire, a drive here in Memphis Wrestling. He will step in the ring with anybody, anytime. Win, lose, or draw, and unfortunately, he's yet to draw the winning
the short
card.
end of the stick, yeah.
Today he's in the wrong neck of the woods. You got 6 guys in the wrong corner here. All of them grabbing at you, now choking.
Go. Yeah, I was just about to call that out. Ooh.
Double knees right to the back. Luke Justice is in big trouble. Sorry, I was going to say lots of stories here if you're looking at it. Too Cool 2 nearly won the tag team titles just a couple of weeks back. Matt and Gaston getting disqualified on purpose, and look at Luke Justice here.
Definitely got a little bit of a burst of energy there. Luke is close to that corner. He has got to make a tag to any of those 5 men. One of the 5 in that corner, that's all he has to do is get that tag. Can he get it?
Rough shot, Lamont's in the ring, and here comes Derrick King. Super kick from DK. Spins him around. Duck.
Wait a minute.
Super kick. What is this, a super kick party?
I know you
Ducks
did
just
kick. Not do that.
And another super kick.
Good Lord. What is this, a giveaway?
It's blocked. Oh, look at this. DK popping the strap. coming with the jabs. They're fighting in the floor. They're fighting in the ring. It's all over the place here on Memphis Wrestling Extra Large. Another super kick.
You get a super kick. You get a super kick.
Hey, you missed Terrence over here, by the way.
Hey, come on.
I'm just kidding. On the floor, they're fighting in front of us. I'm getting a little nervous here. There's the tag to Ray Ray.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ray Ray's lining them up.
Watch the dash.
Big dive.
God
Front
in
flip
heaven.
to the floor and takes out nearly everybody.
Oh, looky here.
Wait a second, Terrence. Get in the ring. Lord Gaston and Sir Matthew, the tag team champions. Big spine buster, down goes Sir Matthew.
Oh,
Gaston
no.
scooped up. Death Valley driver.
God in heaven.
What in the hell is going on here?
I don't know.
Big double elbow drop. And that is it. We've got winners.
Your winner. The teams are DK Ray, Luke Justin, Ethan Steele, and KOOK.
Wow. We've got winners, and there's the story right there. He's saying he wants the tag team titles around his waist. Tim Grind and Flex, Too Cool to pick up the victory for their team. And fans, don't you dare go away. We have a huge main event, and we caught up with the problem a little earlier.
What an incredible tag team match we just saw. I'm Zaya Wolf, and I'm looking to get a word in with Aaron Roberts and Justin
You're
K.
trying to do what? Did you get permission from me to talk to Aaron Roberts? No, you did not. Do you not know what kind of problem he can be to people like you? Like the problem he's going to be to K-TOOMER a little later on today.
K-TOOMER, I'm going to tell you once. Count your blessings, count your minutes as champion, because today you'll be counting sheep. The problem, Aaron Roberts, your new heritage champion.
If you want a problem, I can be your problem. If you want a problem, I can be your problem. If you want a problem.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Friday, August 16th, Memphis Wrestling tag teams with the Clarksburg volleyball team for a huge fundraiser. Get your tickets in advance at memphiswrestling.tv.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Sunday, August 25th, The Sandman is coming to Memphis Wrestling, presented by Ghost River Brewing. Tickets are available now at memphiswrestling.tv. Memphis Wrestling and the Pontotoc Run Club would like to thank you for helping support St. Jude.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a non-title match, and it is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from New York City, it's Dominican Dynamite Marty Bell!
Marty Bell, welcome to Memphis Wrestling and welcome to the Wrestle Center. And she's starting at the top here on Memphis Wrestling Extra Large.
Introducing next, from the Grind City, she is the Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion. It's Mackenzie Morgan.
MKZ finally cleared to compete. This is a non-title encounter. She's going one-on-one against maybe her toughest task today. And that's Marty Bell, who is known worldwide. But this young lady right here is making waves of her own in her short career here at Memphis Wrestling. And you see her kissing the championship and handing it over to our senior official, David Knight. And again, once again, this is a non-title contest. 2 fan favorites here at Memphis Wrestling. The first look at Marty Bell, who's popular everywhere she goes, squaring off against MKZ. And here we go, bell rings. We are underway. Marty Bell on the right, MKZ on the left.
Yeah, you were talking about Marty Bell's accomplishments, and she is an accomplished athlete. Not only is she currently with TNA Wrestling, we also saw the TNA Wrestling Digital Media Championship on the line for its second time here in Memphis Wrestling. But now we're seeing another competitor from TNA here in Memphis Wrestling, and she's not only been at TNA, she's been a former NWA Women's Tag Team Champion. She's been at the Mae Young Classic with WWE, Ring of Honor, so many other great organizations making a mark for women's wrestling across the nation. And Mackenzie Morgan, lover or hater, is making equal marks, not only as our women's champion, but with some big organizations as well.
A little bit of tenure experience advantage for Marty Bell, as you mentioned. Also all across the United Wrestling Network programming.
Yes, sir.
Whether it's Derby City Wrestling, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, or Championship Wrestling from Atlanta. I had the opportunity to work with Marty. Now she's squaring off against the very best here in the women's division, and that's the champion, Mackenzie Morgan, and back and forth here.
Well, let's talk about that. Marty Bell's style compared to Mackenzie Morgan is a night and day difference. Mackenzie is very fast-paced, very athletic, very sporty-like, if you will. Marty Bell slows her opponents down.
She did it just there.
Exactly.
Put on the brakes. There's a handshake. Got some sportswomanship here going, and right after the handshake, a big slug right to the face.
Yeah, Marty Bell is not pulling any punches, no pun intended there, but Mackenzie Morgan, I gotta say, she better be happy that not only is she getting the experience against Marty Bell today, but that her title is not on the line, because if this was a vision of what could happen, we could see a new women's champion.
First match back from concussion protocol, thanks to the mysterious woman that we saw several weeks back. Haven't seen her again since then. Also, Mackenzie Morgan has Nixie XS breathing down her neck. This is first look of competition for Mackenzie Morgan in quite some time.
But it could also be a great proving match for her to show the locker room, to show the championship committee and King Cobra that she is fit for action.
I was going to say she's in trouble now, but just moved out of the way of the hip attack. MKC says, let's just bring it. Here we go. Big clothesline.
Mackenzie Morgan, a former trainee and student of the Wrestles.
What a drop kick.
I had to stop mid-sentence there.
Big kick, down goes Marty Bell. She might be out.
Here we go, cover.
Oh, near fall. Almost scored the victory there.
Had the bell hammer in hand.
Mackenzie Morgan scoops up Marty Bell. Marty fighting out of there.
Oh, an elbow right to the temple.
Oh, big rolling punch. Caught Mackenzie Morgan right in the side of the face. Near fall, a 2 count there.
Marty Bell, you see her face there like, seriously, it was only a 2.
Marty Bell showing a sense of urgency, trying to put Mackenzie Morgan away.
Wait, Mackenzie Morgan with the counter.
And she got her.
Wow. And your winner, Mackenzie Morgan.
Mackenzie Morgan with a big victory here today against Marty Bell on Memphis Wrestling. Check this out. Marty Bell and Mackenzie Morgan possibly going to show that sportswomanship, and they do, and there's the hug. Wait just a second, folks. Marty Bell raising the hand of Mackenzie Morgan, but it looks like we've got company.
But as quick as that victory was, now we've got Nixie XS out here with a piece of paper in her hand. Nixie?
Mackenzie, now that you're done wasting your time on every other girl you can find, it's time to address the real competition.
Now, last time we saw Nixie XS, she did say she was going to bring a contract of her own, since you're always handing out title matches.
Oh, and don't worry, I already filled it out for you. All I need is your signature.
All right, I am looking at this official contract, Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship match. It does have matchmaker King Cobra's autograph on it.
sign it, not read it?
Mackenzie Morgan scratches her name on there as well, and it looks like we've got a match, MKZ.
Whenever and wherever, I'm always your champion.
That is so cute, Morgan. You should really do a better job at reading the fine print.
Uh-oh.
It's not my name on the contract. It's my newest client, C-Rex.
This is who C-Rex is! C-Rex, the mysterious woman that attacked Mackenzie Morgan, is now with you, Nixie XS?
Of course she is. And just remember, at the snap of my fingers, she can crush you.
Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, the contract has been signed. C-Rex, the mysterious woman that put Mackenzie Morgan out for weeks and weeks with a concussion, she's now sided with Nixie XS. Fans, don't go away. More Memphis Wrestling on the other side.
This is Tommy Dreamer, and on August 10th, I'm coming to Pontotoc, Mississippi to take on Sycho Simon in a Pontotoc street fight. And that's okay, because I'm the man to get the job done, but most importantly, I want everyone to come out, because we're there to help raise money for one of the most important causes, the St. Jude Foundation. So let's raise a lot of money, let's have some fun, and let's take Pontotoc, Mississippi to the
Welcome back to ringside. Dustin Starr, Terrence Ward, and what a scene before we left from break.
We now know who the mysterious woman is, C-Rex. She looks like a dinosaur. Excuse my language, but my God, what a woman. The size factor, the impact that she had on Mackenzie Morgan taking her out with just a simple assault. What damage could she have done had she really put forth an effort?
More on that as it develops, but you're talking about impact. The impact that the Righteous Path had just a couple of weeks back on Coach Pillar, our St. Jude hero. He's coming up next, but first, check this out. As they
are stripping the back,
tearing his shirt all
off. Come on, that's a come on!
Just kendo stick,
for God's sake!
And again, ring that bell, Terrence. We've got security coming. Big Dan,
he just broke the kendo stick.
He broke the kendo stick over the back of St. Jude hero, Coach Pillar. You've got to be kidding me.
I'm sorry for my language, Dustin. I know
I got to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Memphis Wrestling, and joining me at this time, making his return to the Wrestle Center, St. Jude hero, Coach Pillar. Welcome back to the Wrestle Center, Coach Pillar, and I know that tonight is the big night if you're watching on Saturday. Pontotoc, Mississippi, Rumble on the Trail. Somebody's going home with the Ansley Cup. You should be smiling, but I know why you're not.
I sure am not smiling, because the last time I was at the Wrestle Center, the Righteous Trash gave me 3 whips with that kendo stick for no reason whatsoever. And let me tell you, tonight in Pontotoc, not only am I declaring for the Ansley Cup in that Rumble, but I came back to Wrestle Center today because I got 2 friends that are coming with me.
That's right, Big John Dalton's going to be in action tonight at Rumble on the Trail, but he's coming up next right here on Memphis Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Wishing first are coming to the ring by main event Bradley. It's Big Nasty Phil.
Well, that Big Nasty Phil and main event Bradley here. You saw a couple weeks ago, or last week actually, on Memphis Wrestling. Big John Dalton picked up a victory over main event Bradley. Now he's got Big Nasty Phil, and this is Big John Dalton. He's got the Ansley Cup coming up. But then also, he's trying to climb the ranks to get an opportunity at the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship.
But let's also not shortchange main event Bradley, Big Nasty Phil, because he left here with a bloody face when he won that match.
But he left with a loss as well, so
true.
Racking up the wins, and there's
Good
a big
God.
boot right to the face, and down goes Big John Dalton. You guys have heard us talk about it. Have a huge main event for the Memphis Heritage Championship coming up, but then also this Saturday, and again, if you're watching this program on Saturday, that's tonight in Pontotoc, Mississippi, benefiting St. Jude. Tommy Dreamer, one-on-one in a Pontotoc street fight against Sycho Simon, benefiting St. Jude. Also, this big, beautiful Ansley Cup will be decided, and that man right there, Big John Dalton, won the Ansley Cup last year, has a big opportunity to repeat this year.
Look at that shot. In the eyes, the face, the mouth, the nose of
Calm
Big
down,
John Dalton.
Terrence. I know you were excited about that.
Well,
all
now,
up in the
I will,
eyes and
hang
nose.
on.
Look
now,
at
wait a
that
minute.
shot.
Well, let's be honest here. I'll dial it back. This Pontotoc event is for a good cause. St. Jude is an amazing organization providing health care to children, not just here in the Mid-South, but across the nation. And if you're out in the area, please make it a point to be there in attendance or make a yearly donation that is tax deductible.
The families do not pay a penny.
Yes, sir.
And that's for the life-changing work of St. Jude. And that is what we're doing Rumble on the Trail for, benefiting St. Jude. We have St. Jude hero Coach Pillar at ringside. Oh, that's a huge body slam right there.
It's an XL body slam.
You heard us mention the Ansley Cup. One of our friends that you've seen on the program in the past, Ansley, unfortunately lost her battle with cancer last year. So the Rumble on the Trail has been renamed to the Ansley Cup in memory of our friend Ansley. Also, Big John Dalton's good friend Ansley, and of course, Coach Pillar's friend.
Well, let's talk about Big Nasty Phil. I was just told moments ago that we finally know why he has 9 fingers. Apparently, he lost one of them saving a school bus full of children and 2 puppy dogs. What an amazing human being.
I believe that about as far as I can throw him, and that's a big old boy. Meanwhile, capacity crowd chanting BJD. As this is one hellacious match, Big John Dalton looking for a victory. It's got to go through the Big Nasty Phil first. Nicely done, flying body attack. Big clothesline from the 300-pounder. Former Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champion with Buff Bagwell. And look at main event Bradley.
He's trying to get in on the action here, but wait a minute.
He forgot that Denzel Rollins is out here as well. And what is this?
Wait a minute.
Little chicken fight action, I guess. I've never seen this before. Meanwhile, in the ring, big slam from Big John Dalton.
How do you make it out for the folks at home?
I have no idea what to even call it. Denzel is holding off main event Bradley, and there's the big splash off the top. And that is
Hey, your winner, Big John Dalton.
Let's take a look back at the action on Instant Replay, brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live. It's Rumble on the Trail, benefiting St. Jude. That's on Saturday night. Tonight, August the 10th. Get those tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. Tommy Dreamer in a Pontotoc street fight. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but main event Bradley's at the desk raising hell, said that he's getting revenge. Get those tickets and see if it happens. MemphisWrestling.tv, and fans, we've got Memphis Wrestling Extra Large main event, and it's coming up next.
Saturday, August 10th in Pontotoc, Mississippi, it's Rumble on the Trail Part 2, benefiting St. Jude, featuring ECW legend Tommy Dreamer and the first ever Pontotoc street fight. Get your tickets today at memphiswrestling.tv. Comics, Kapow Comics! It's the place for comic books, retro games, classic memorabilia, and more. Kapow Comics, 501-834-5769. Friday, August 16th, Memphis Wrestling tag teams with the Clarksburg volleyball team for a huge fundraiser. Get your tickets in advance at memphiswrestling.tv. Memphis Wrestling and the Pontotoc Run Club would like to thank you for helping support St. Jude. The Sandman drinks Ghost River. Drink it with him on August 25th. Reserve your seat at memphiswrestling.tv.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is our main event, and it's scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is for the Memphis Wrestling Heritage Champion. Interesting first, from the DERRICK, weighing in at 420 pounds, coming to the ring by just in case, it's Aaron Roberts.
Aaron Roberts, the problem child, now says you have an extra large problem today.
By the way, he told me earlier, it's the problem now.
Introducing next, his opponent from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 387 pounds. He is the master of Fat Jitsu and the reigning Memphis Wrestling Heritage Champion. It's K-TOOMER.
And look at the size of those ham hocks. Referee, senior official David Knight, trying to get between these two colossal men in a main event showdown that has been in the making for the last month here at Memphis Wrestling.
Terrence Ward, that is what it's all about. The Memphis Heritage Champion K-TOOMER defending the championship against the 420-pounder, and that right there is focus. How would you like to be standing across the ring from the 387-pounder? But you can do that on the flip side as well, because that's 420 pounds of Aaron Roberts, who's basically done it all here in Memphis Wrestling except become Memphis Heritage Champion. And now K-TOOMER is taking the problem to the woodshed.
Both of these men have a lot to lose here in our main event of Memphis Wrestling XL. Aaron Roberts, if he loses this chance at gaining the title, guess what happens? He has to start all the way over again. But if K-TOOMER loses, he loses the title, and he has to start from the bottom all the way again, just like he did when he debuted at Memphis Wrestling. Good God.
Uranage suplex from the big man K-TOOMER.
I guess you could say he's looking at a problem now.
Now look at this. Just in case might have a problem of his own, putting his hands on K-TOOMER, the master of Fat Jitsu, and a big drop kick.
God.
420-pound drop kick.
Wait a minute.
From the problem.
Was that a reference? Now, wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Was that a reference to his recent talent exchange with Reality of Wrestling? That match that K-TOOMER had?
K-TOOMER did battle with Zilla Fatu here recently on Reality of Wrestling. Go check that out. Meanwhile, inside the ring, the 420-pounder is on top. He's from the DERRICK. He's a former tag team champion.
Yeah.
Won the Trios rings, traded those in for a shot at the internet title and won that as well. Aaron Roberts has literally done it all here in Memphis Wrestling except for become Memphis Heritage Champion, and all he has to do is beat K-TOOMER.
Well, K-TOOMER.
That's all he has to do,
Exactly.
Terrence.
That's all he has to do, but my God, that is
a
a huge all he has to do.
Here comes the problem, Aaron Roberts. Oh, and he's met with a big spinning elbow from K-TOOMER.
K-TOOMER's hands are rated E for everyone, if you didn't know. This is not a ringing endorsement of K-TOOMER, but a statement of fact.
Back suplex. K-TOOMER is a mixed martial artist. And I'm not talking about just Fat Jitsu, but especially in Fat Jitsu.
You would not think that these two big men.
Wait a
just
second.
in case.
And you know why just in case is out there? Well, just in case. Now there's a chokehold being applied. It looks like from the problem, Aaron Roberts trying to take the big man down, but K-TOOMER is fighting it.
K-TOOMER has got to get out of that corner. I'm surprised referee David Knight hasn't stepped in here, to be honest. They were hanging out in that corner just a little little bit too long, but it is his
Oh
discretion.
my goodness.
Good God.
A duck and a big clothesline, and there's a big spinning kick from the master of Fet Jitsu, K-TOOMER, but no referee.
And you just saw the cameraman because he saw what was going on, and now we see it as well. What is Just In Case doing?
I have no idea.
He is searching for something. K-TOOMER could have won this and retained the title. What has he got in his hand?
Wait a second, Terrence. What's he got? What's he got now? K-TOOMER is meanwhile going to the referee, trying to shake him. What is that?
Do you smell that?
Like
oh, wait a minute.
Something?
Going after Just In Case.
He tried to put that in K-TOOMER's face. Now Just In Case is eating it. All the way down to the mat, but wait a second.
The problem, Aaron Roberts.
Now he's got K-TOOMER, and I can smell that. It smells like ether or chloroform or like a gas-like smell. Now K-TOOMER's fighting for his life as the 420-pounder is trying to put, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is stout.
The fans here at ringside.
And they're smelling it as well. That
have
is
their shirts over their nose. Meanwhile, Aaron Roberts has K-TOOMER all the way down.
We're smelling that at the desk. The fans are smelling it, and Just In Case got a whiff of the whole thing.
Yeah, we got a whiff. Just In Case is out. Meanwhile, K-TOOMER is out.
Oh, no. Up to the top. Aaron Roberts.
Big problem bomb. And that is it.
I don't believe it.
Memphis Heritage Champion, Aaron Roberts.
Aaron Roberts has just beat K-TOOMER and is now the new Memphis Heritage Champion.
I am absolutely shocked, and I can still smell whatever it was they put K-TOOMER out with. And fans, we have a new Memphis Heritage Champion.
Aaron Roberts did what it took to win. He told us for weeks, you've got a problem. You better face up to it. He gave K-TOOMER the warnings. K-TOOMER should have stayed focused. He didn't. He turned his back on Aaron Roberts and Just In Case, and now he's paid the price. Aaron Roberts is the new Memphis Heritage Champion.
Let's take a look back real quick on instant replay. You can see that Just In Case spraying that, I guess it's ether, some kind of chloroform or something, and Just In Case eats it instead, and then you can see it on your screen. We've got a new champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we're running low on time. That replay is brought to you by Rumble on the Trail, benefiting St. Jude. Get those tickets at MemphisWrestling.tv, and man, the Wrestle Center, you could hear a pin drop. Capacity crowd absolutely shocked as we have a new Memphis Heritage Champion, and we have a big problem. I'm Dustin Starr. He's Terrence Ward. So long, everybody.